Hey guys, Justin here coming at you from the 2x2 test tent with another unboxing video. This one is from another company that I've never reviewed before. Never even heard of them until they contacted me, but their name is Dr. Bigg. So you know they're going to have some big buds, right? With a name like Dr. Bigg. So this is actually some pretty nice packaging and everything. Of course, we got the meters and everything here. We've got the spectrometer, par meter. We've got the watt meter. We got the meter. We got the thermal imaging heat gun. We got Baby Katana. Baby Katana isn't going to have to do any work this round because I've already taken this out of the Amazon box that it came in for discreet shipping. It does not ship like this. It is shipped discreetly through Amazon. So let's get all the stuff out of the way here very carefully, and we'll get down to the box. As you can see, the packaging is pretty nice. They even have the Spectrum on the front, 3-year warranty. Pretty nice overall. Same thing on the back. Yep, same thing on the back. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, this does say on Amazon that it has LM301B Samsung diodes and Cree cobs. I've not had a cob light in here for a while, but they usually do really, really well. So let's see. Alright, so there's a little piece there. Let's see if we can get in here and pull this out. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Stuff falling out all over. Alright. And there it is. That is definitely a couple of cobs. So here's the manual here. See if we can get it straightened out. Dr. Bigg. And they also have singles. This is the double. They have just half if you want to just get one single cob. Let's take a look at the manual here. They got some really neat things not to do. Don't stand in the water when you plug it in. What's that one say? Don't stand in the water when you look at the light. Don't spray the light with water, and wear some shades. So pretty good info, you know. There's the Spectrum differences, because apparently there's some switches on here. There are a few different models, and then there are par maps for the different models. On the back, oh look at that, happy growing. Nice. Alright, what do we got over here for accessories? Oh, this is the lens. The lenses here. So this is going to be... Oh, this is actually really heavy. So this is the optional lenses for the cob. You can see it magnifies quite a bit. Let me see what it does to the camera here. So there's your view from the lens. I put the lens right over the camera. Crazy. It's really heavy. Like, this is real glass. Like, this isn't some plastic crap. This is real glass. If it is plastic, it's the heaviest plastic I've ever held. This feels like glass. I don't want to damage it getting it back in here. There we go. Alright, so there's one, and we got two. We got a hanging kit, carabiners and clips, as usual. Pretty standard. There's the other half of it, and then a power cord, also fairly standard. So the, yeah, the lenses, I guess they just kind of pop in there. I don't think I'm going to use them because I think I want the spread. Let's take a look at the light here. Packaging off. And there we go. That is a shiny, chromed out, blinged out. It's crazy, man. Look at the Dr. Bigg cut into the side. Dr. Bigg. It's pretty light. I mean, it's not like super light, but it's lighter than I expected. There's the back side. We've got a veg and a bloom, and then the plug. There's some info there. Haven't seen the fan cut out for a while. Haven't had a fan unit in here for a while. And then little clips to hang it from here. Daisy chainable right there. That's pretty much it. I think we're ready to get this thing hooked up and see what she can do. So I will be right back. Alright, we are back and we've got it all hooked up. Really easy to hang. Standard hanging kit. Just clip it on. Rope ratchets, all that good stuff. Yeah, pretty easy to hang. I dig it. Now, it didn't come with any rope ratchets, so keep that in mind. You got to supply your own rope ratchets, but I know a lot of us have those hanging out all over the place. There's a good look at the top side here. Got the veg and the bloom switch. Take a look at the bottom. That's just with the bloom on. Or off, actually. Is that really? Wow, that is. Okay. Alright, so it's definitely bright. So that's just the cob. So for veg, it's just the cob. I figured it would be the other way around. I figured it would be the smaller diodes for veg. And then the cob for flower, but no. Interesting. So you can see from the four corner par readings, we're looking at about cloning and seedling right there instead of veg. I wouldn't really call it veg. I would say more cloning and seedling. And then pull out meter here. Show you we're at 17 inches off the deck, which is going to be about a 16-inch canopy because the sensors are about an inch off the floor. So this is at a 16-inch canopy. Looking, yeah, not terrible. But I definitely would like to see a little bit more for veg in a 2x2. Let's bring the sensor over to the middle. 332. See, now that's where I'd like to be for veg. So the middle is fine for veg. Outside, a little bit lacking in the 2x2. Keep in mind this is a little bit of an oversized 2x2. It's 27 by 27 instead of 24 by 24. So it is a little bit larger. Let's bring that back over there. And now we kick on the bloom. And this is like an overdrive. Bam. So that kicks the whole array on. Look at that. That's like some, what is that, 4? Wow, that is a nutty little array there. Looks like we might have an infrared there. Yeah, that's nuts. Crazy. Pretty cool. Definitely kicks up the brightness level. Now we are actually at veg on the corners. And then for the middle, 984. Oh, wow. And I don't even have the lenses on. And now you see why I didn't put the lenses on. Because the lenses are just going to concentrate those cobs even more. And yeah, you're going to get less spread and more center mass with that. Man, that's crazy. That is nuts. 984 in the middle, and then 365 at the corners. That is a huge spread. That's nuts. Let's check this side here. 716, really good there. Let's check this closer side here. Get the wires out of the way. 415. See, it drops off there. If we bring it in a little bit. See, there we go. So really it's more of like a like a 2x1.5 light. I mean, it's rectangular, so I mean it's not really designed for a square tent space. But I mean, what are you going to run it in? Like a 2x1.5? Maybe stretch it to a 3x2, but man, that would really be stretching it. So I mean, we're looking at like 700 here. Yeah, 700. Let's check this far side just for fun. 399. Yeah, that's not good enough to flower with there either. So yeah, it's yeah. It's a good veg light. Or if you wanted to use two of them, like if you wanted to use two of them, then you'd be good to go. I think then you could probably do maybe even a 3x3 with two of them, possibly. But yeah, that's wild. So I'm really curious about the lenses. So I think I'm gonna throw the lenses on, and we're gonna see what's up with the lenses, and see what kind of a change we have here. Actually, let's kick the veg off for a second here. Let's just run. Is that just the outer ring? Okay, so that's just the outer ring. I guess I haven't tried that yet. You can see the wattage that we're drawing. So I mean, that is a different spectrum. That's more of a reddish spectrum. And then the veg. So the cobs are the veg cobs. So the cobs are going to be more of like a 5000K. It's definitely a much more blue light, 4000 or 5000. And then the surrounding diodes are going to have some red and also warm white. So that's pretty cool. And I don't think it said it had infrared, so that must have just been a red. On the side here, let's see if we can switch off the cob. See if we can take a closer look here. Yeah, I think that's just a standard red. It looks too bright to be an infrared. So I think it's just standard red. It did say it had 660. So I believe that is just going to be standard red on that. But yeah, let's crank. Keep flipping the wrong damn switch. All right, so I'm gonna put the lenses on it, and we're gonna see what this thing does at the same height with everything the same. So I will be right back. All right, we are back. I took it down, put the lenses on. It was pretty easy. You just twist the little orange bracket, give it like a half a twist, and it comes out of there. And the lenses that came out of it are glass as well. So these are real glass lenses there, as well as these. Now one of them did have a bit of a chip on it. I don't know which one it is. It's so bright I can't really tell at this point. But one of them did have a bit of a chip on the side of it. I don't think it's really going to affect the performance, because as you can see, the performance is terrible. It literally just asses out all four corners. Like, it makes a circle. It turns the whole light into a circular design. And yeah, it definitely limits the spread, that's for sure. Let's go over to the middle reading. It definitely concentrates it to the middle, because that's 740. Wow. 740 with just the veg. Just the veg on. Let's kick the bloom. There we go. Now we kick the bloom on. Now we're at 200 at the corners. The middle's going to be insane. Oh my god. 1421. Are you kidding me? So this thing is a blaster. Wow. Wow. 1421. You gotta be kidding me. Let's see the side over here. I think it hits that pretty well. Oh wow. 953. Alright. But see, now you go over there, you got nothing. 259. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Other side, 810. Take it. So yeah, that's pretty nuts, man. Like that middle reading, 1400. In the middle, that's insane. So this is a 16-inch canopy. I mean, just for fun, let's just crank this up a little bit. We'll go up 7 on that side, 7 on that side. Oh wait, maybe I did 6. Yeah, there we go. Now it's, no, I did. One more. Alright. So now, let's see where we're at. Since it's so bright in the middle, let's see if we can get some spread out of it by raising it a little bit. So now we're at about 19, so about 18 inches. And that did get the spread out there a little bit more, 345. Oh, we can just keep going up, really. Go up 8 more clicks. See what we got. All right, so now we're 1,000 in the middle, and about 400 in the corners. So I mean, we're getting better, a little bit better overall. Let's see what height we're at now. With the lenses on, you definitely want to run it higher. Now we're at 21 inches, so about 20 inches off the canopy right now. And we're hitting 1024 in the middle, 400 in the corners, 700 on the side. That's nice. Back side over there, 520. That's about the minimum you want to do for flowering. Near side over here. 550, yeah. Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. So if you raise it up a little bit more with the lenses on, you can get a little bit more spread out of it. And then you hit 1,000 in the middle, about 400 on the sides. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's a pretty versatile light because you can switch out the lenses if you don't need that concentration and you want to run it a little bit lower, a little bit closer to the canopy. Or if you want to hang them high, you can put the lenses on, hang them high, and it'll help concentrate to a smaller grow space. Doesn't really, a lot of people think that it increases the output of the light with a lens. It really doesn't. If anything, it decreases the output because you're going through so much glass. So it's more of just a direction. It directs the light to a different area. So think of it more as a reflector more than a lens. Because it just basically focuses it. That's all it does. It doesn't actually increase the overall output. But very versatile light. I dig it. I like the veg and the bloom switch, and it really is a difference in spectrum. So speaking of spectrum, let's go ahead and get out the spectrometer here. There we go. This light is tripping my meter out so bad. There we go. I've had to take multiple readings. I don't know what it is with this light, but it's making my meter kind of wig out a little bit. The first time I did it, it measured some 800 nanometer and some 350, and I was tripping. All right, so that's about accurate there, 16 or 618, because this is a 5-inch tall meter, so it is going to be a little bit stronger since it's a little bit higher there in the middle. So that's the veg spectrum. Now we can flip it to the bloom. And there's our bloom. Still has a lot of blue. That still has a lot of blue. Look at that, it's almost half blue. That's insane. Oh, why do I have green on there? I must have accidentally switched green. Let's see, I can choose all the different ones that I want here. I think I want UV. Yeah, there we go. For some reason it was on green, so that's UV. Has a lot of options. This meter's damn cool. Damn expensive, but damn cool. So let's switch the veg off and just go flower only. Oh yeah, that's a lot more red. There we go. See, that's more suited for flower with that red to blue ratio. Like 2-to-1. When you kick that veg switch on, man, those veg cobs go crazy. You can see it's getting some 740, so that might actually have some infrared. I mean, you can see it. It's got all the way into the 740 band. Oh, there we go. Turn it off again. There we go. Kick it all on. See, it's reading all funky again. It's saying no, that's right, 2000? Is it? Let's throw this over here. Well, let me check it real quick. No, that's not right. This light is really playing with my meter. I don't know what the deal is. Look at that. 29,500. I don't know what this light's got some magic or something. It is really messing with my meter. Yeah, it's just making it read just wacky. Completely wacky. Yeah, that's nuts. Well, whatever. We see the spectrum. That's nuts. I've never had that happen. I don't know what it is with the makeup of this light or the diodes or whatever, but it's wigging out my my spectrometer. So we've pretty much taken care of everything except for the heat test. The heat test is not going to be very much because this housing is super cool. It is actively cooled, so really there's not really a whole lot of heat to test. But I'm going to go ahead and let it warm up and we will test it, and I will be right back and we will wrap it up. Alright, so I've given this thing a chance to warm up, and it really has not warmed up a whole lot, but it is pretty cool to look at on the heat cam. It's kind of neat. See, there's a couple little warm, kind of warm spots there. 90. Another little warm spot there. And then you can kind of see inside. The components inside are 106. This side 106 also. Yeah, this thing is just not hot at all. Not hot at all. Runs really, really cold. That's crazy. That's awesome. I wish more lights now would have fans in them, honestly. Like, the fanless thing's cool and everything, but they get hella hot. This is kind of nice having something that you could actually touch. That's pretty cool. So yeah, check out the links below if you want to pick one of these up. This is a another cheap Amazon banger, I think. I mean, it's got good diodes. I don't know what drivers it has. It's kind of hard to see inside there, and it doesn't really say if there's a particular brand of driver up in there. You can kind of see what's inside there, just heat sink and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hit the links, give a thumbs up. Definitely give a thumbs up. It helps out the algorithm. Leave a comment below, positive comment if you'd like as well. Love the positive comments. Until next time, guys, happy growing.